Hi, for this video what I want to do is I want to show you how to convert temperatures from Fahrenheit to Celsius and also from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, so I do have formulas down here that show you how to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit and also from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So if you are given Celsius, you can use this formula here. F equals 1.8C plus 32. Some texts do put it with a fraction form, so it's up to you whether you would prefer to use the fraction form or whether you use the decimal form. Either one is going to give you the same answer. The text I'm currently teaching from uses this formula, so that's the formula that I'm going to use, but just know that plugging either one of these into the calculator is going to give you the same answer. Same thing for converting from Fahrenheit to Celsius. The textbook that I'm teaching from right now uses this formula, so that's the one that I'm going to use in the video. But if you would prefer, you can do 5 times F minus 32 divided by 9. Okay, so either one of them will work. On the first one, what we have here is we were going to convert 98 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. So since we're going to Celsius, we're going to use this formula down here. So I'm going to say that C is equal to 98 minus 32 divided by 1.8. And again, like I said, if you would prefer, you can use the formula 5 times 98 minus 32 divided by 9. The 1.8 is just 9 divided by 5. And when you divide by a fraction, so if I were dividing by 9/5, it's the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal, which is where the 5/9 came from. Okay, so all you would have to do is plug this into your calculator. So 98 minus 32. If you wanted to simplify first, you could, and you could go ahead and do the math and say that this is 66 divided by 1.8, or you can put the top part in parentheses and divide it by 1.8 at the same time. When you do this one, and I'll just show you, so I can take 98 minus 32, close the parentheses, divided by 1.8, and hit enter, and you get approximately 36.6 repeated forever and ever. If you wanted to use the other formula, then you would just do 5 parentheses 98 minus 32 divided by 9. And notice it gives you the same answer. So just moving forward, that way you know both formulas give you the same answer, so it's a matter of preference. Okay, so this ends up being approximately 36.67 degrees Celsius. So 98 degrees Fahrenheit is approximately 36.67 degrees Celsius. All right, 24 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. So this time we're going to use the formula F equals 1.8 times 24. And again, if you wanted to, you could use the 9/5 plus 32. Okay, so if you were to plug this into your calculator, you are going to end up with 75.2 degrees Fahrenheit. So this one's not complicated to plug into your calculator. All you would do is 1.8 times 24 plus 32. Okay, so like I said, you can just plug it into your calculator to get your answer. So moving on to the last two that we have. For this one, we're going to convert -5 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. So since this is negative, that means that it's going to be below 32. So when we plug it in, we would just do F equals 1.8 times -5 plus 32. And when you plug that in, you end up with 23 degrees Fahrenheit. So notice both of these are below freezing temperature, -5. Remember, for Celsius, freezing temperature is 0 degrees, and Fahrenheit it's 32 degrees. So when you have a negative temperature in Celsius, that's going to equate in a value that is less than 32 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, and then the last one that we have is converting 59 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. My brain's putting things together. So we're going to use the C equals, and we would just plug in 59 minus 32 divided by 1.8. And for this one, we do end up with an exact whole number, and it ends up being 15 degrees Celsius. Okay, so that is our final answer. This is a very simple process as long as you know the formulas. So you just have to figure out what information you are looking for and plug it into the correct formula. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. If there are additional topics that you need me to cover, please let me know that as well.